To an update now, over the past 2 years, Alliant Energy has been working to build its largest solar array to date in Grant County. This past week, we got an inside look at the completed project and how Alliant says the site adds to the work to diversify their energy resources. Aerial footage shows the impressive scale of the 1,400 acres worth of solar fields north of Potosi.
Until you see one of these sites, you don't really realize how impressive it is.
At 200 megawatts and with more than 430,000 panels, the Grant County Solar Project is Alliant's largest array to date. The utility began construction in September of 2022, completing work this past month. Giving me a tour is Tim Kreft, a senior manager of strategic projects at Alliant.
I could talk about solar all day.
He tells me the work done here means a lot to all involved.
Getting to completion on the last one is really a milestone for the company. It's a milestone for me personally as well.
Standing on what used to be fields owned by local farmers for decades, and some even for more than a century, Kreft tells me the work not only creates more renewable energy, but also helps out area landowners. This is done through acquiring leases with those landowners, each lasting roughly 30 years. Alliant says this supplies a steady stream of money during that time. Once the lease expires, Alliant is obligated to then remove the panels, returning the land to the owners, who can then decide to farm again or use for other purposes. And he says this helps those farmers who may have begun to see smaller yields, as well as others looking to retire.
Instead of growing crops and getting paid for growing crops, they're getting paid for growing solar energy.
The move has been met with praise by some and dismay by others. Participating landowner Dave Fritz says he's seen the benefits of the project firsthand, helping landowners diversify their income. Meanwhile, County Board member Lester Jansen is not as sold.
Seems like they only can take out the prime crop ground, and that concerns me down the road. Because if they take out too much of our prime crop ground, this country could get a little hungry.
While the feedback hasn't all been good, Kreft says his hope is Alliant will work to build the trust of the skeptics through good business practices, knowing they intend to be around for many years to come.
And we expect to be in business for another 100 years. That means we try to be very good stewards of the land and stewards of the communities that we serve.